Good morning. It is a busy day, kind of. These girls are cold. Addie is helping Tiggy to warm up. Just working on school, trying to get it done this morning. I kind of need to run to Costco, not for toilet paper. I need a few vegetables. Need to figure out what to have for supper. Otherwise, our day is pretty quiet today. Daily Cocoa Fix. There she is. Look at, I don't know if you can tell, it is snowing again. It's supposed to get down to -30 again this weekend with about a foot of snow. We were hoping that that wasn't going to happen again this year since we're hitting the middle of March, but it doesn't appear as though we're in luck. It appears as though we're going to get some pretty nasty weather before this is out. Started prepping sourdough yesterday. I've shared it with my mom. Hopefully she's able to get it going and make some great sourdough bread. Hey you, it's getting cold in here. You gotta shut the door. So I'm going to get the sourdough in the oven and keep working at getting the girls through school so that we can do something a little more fun, maybe something to try and keep us warm this afternoon. I had to use a bowl for my sourdough and I didn't put enough flour in it. It's slowly coming off the bowl. I only have one banneton right now, and that actually is definitely the preferred method because of the fact that it doesn't stick at all. So we're hoping that this comes off. This is how it's supposed to come out. Just like that. Who do we have visiting us this morning? This beautiful girl in the amazing dress. Who are you?
Elsa.
You're Elsa. Does Elsa need to learn how to read?
She already knows how to read.
She already knows how? Show me your dress.
Mama, instead of those snowflakes, it's hearts.
It's hearts, you're right.
And she's got the cute little ruffles in them.
Oh, look at you're gorgeous today.
And she's got the cute little sleeves. These look good with it. And those little Harry's yours over there.
Yeah, they sure do.
Because I mean, yours.
Welcome to our house, beautiful Elsa.
Bottom up.
The mail lady just came. And she just brought all of the face stuff I ordered. I've never used Derma-E before, but I'm pretty excited about it. I got their hydrating day cream, their hydrating night cream, their cleanser, their face serum, and a hydrating eye cream. My face is really, really dry, and in that sense it gets really, really oily, and I've discovered that really high hydration seems to help it. So I'm really looking forward to trying these out. This is not an endorsement. I want to try them out and just see what they're like. I've heard really good things about them. I didn't know that they were ethically sourced, but they're also fairly natural, which is what I've been looking for. So I'm hoping for some good results with these, and I'm looking forward to starting to use them. It's always exciting to get a new product, especially if it works. They have a lot of different ones as far as defying wrinkles and stuff like that, which I could probably start using, but right now I'm just super excited for the chance to be able to start using these ones and at least getting the hydration level up. I've got an assistant here.
It's blue.
She's helping me unbox.
It's blue.
She's pretty stoked about all of the cool little containers and whatnot, and it's pretty fun to open up stuff that comes in the mail. Sourdough is ready. A little fogged up. Oh, look at that. Major accomplishment of the day.
It's not ready. You said it can't eat it yet.
Is Daddy whining?
What shape is it?
I think Dad is whining.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, me too. It has been a rough day. I'm not going to lie. Homeschooling was pretty good. We had moments where it got a little bit rough, but I had a text from Bailey before I even got up this morning telling me that she was sick. So I got it once I got up. And I didn't realize how sick she was until about an hour ago. So we went through a little period of wondering whether or not we're going to have to take her to the hospital. But we did manage to get some Advil working in her system, and that seems to be helping. Her color is better. The other major thing is that we have had to cancel our trip to Vegas. Clancy's conference went from being a conference there to being virtual, and it turns out that the hotel that we had booked doesn't have good internet, so there's no way that he could even attend the conference. And it was this whole foofara with WestJet trying to figure out, because we had booked a WestJet vacation in order to get down there and have a place to stay while we were there. So we've been going through like booking, and Clancy finally talked to a supervisor there, and it's actually been really, really stressful and really frustrating. Now, if we cancel it, we lose almost half of our booking. And if they have worked with us and they are willing to let us change it once for free, but we're basically having to settle for having a 7-day vacation in Vegas for the same amount, and not having to add a whole bunch of more money to it, a 3-day vacation. And Vegas isn't even somewhere that we really want to go to. My hope was that they could at least switch it to WestJet dollars so that we would have the money at a later time. They would still get their money, we would have ours, and we would be able to use it as a later time, maybe for a trip for Clancy and I. But no, they say that's not something that they can do. The best that they can do is let us change it for free. And of course, there's no deals like what we just got, because we're booking so far ahead, because at the moment, we don't even know when we can book to go away, when we won't be bringing home some sort of virus or something to our kids, like Bailey, who already has a compromised immune system, that she can handle. And so we're trying to opt out of traveling and whatnot in order to be able to protect our kids as best we can. The way that this is spreading, there's just no guarantee. And there may have been some tears this morning when I phoned WestJet and tried to figure out something else that would work for us. I'm going to do what I can to try and make it better. I'm going to work out, and then the girls and I are going to go outside and try to start a fire and try and burn up a bit of a pile of old vines that stacked up in the yard last fall before it kills all of the grass in our backyard. So we're going to try and salvage it. As Addie would say, you might have a hard start to your day, but you can always end the day good. She keeps reminding us of that. So that's our aim at this point, is to try and end this day on a positive note. Got my play jacket on, went in the garage, got some dry wood. You can see by this pile right here, those are the vines we need to get rid of because they're ruining the lawn. It's kind of snowing, but the weather's not too bad, so we're gonna see if we can get things going. Here's our fire pit right back by the gate. I tried to light stuff on fire last year, but it just wouldn't burn, so hopefully we can burn without a huge amount of smoke. I've got helpers. There's a little bit of snow in there. Hopefully it'll melt. We're gonna work with it.
Bye-bye, newspaper.
Addie's already bringing us vines to try and burn.
Does metal burn?
That's okay in there. Yeah, we'll clean it out later. Coco joined us. Let's see if we can get this going. All right, let's see if this will light. It's got a little extra paper floating around the outside. I'm sure we can make this work. So, Addie, do you want to come and see a go?
Lighting the match to light the fire.
Might try to start it in a few places. Careful, it's starting to go. Coco's climbing on the pile. Look at her. And so is Addie.
Let Coco on the pilot. Careful. It's Coco Mountain. Come and take a vacation.
Silly old dog, what are you doing? Hey, Coco. She wishes it was more comfy.
I made it with some snow. See, now the snow's turning hot. How are you making it go with snow?
Realistically, I doubt that we can burn very much of this. It's just, I think it's wishful thinking. There's a lot of stuff in this pile. But the trampoline will be going here when everything melts off. We're gonna have to pull this whole lattice work down because it's just in the way and it's not gonna work. need a trampoline. We can just let this kill the grass and be a trampoline.
Yeah, I'm tired.
Catching snowflakes.
Walking in a winter wonderland.
No, it's supposed to be over.
La, 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 la.
You're catching it in your hair really well.
La, 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 la. There. Lock your door.
Driver better have strong legs. They're ditching me. Most of these vines are hops. And they smelled kind of funny when you grab them in the fall. And they're actually quite smelly. You can really smell it when you're burning them. It's kind of funny. It kind of smells like burning beer. I managed to do way better than I thought I would. Check that out. There's barely even anything left over there. I've now had 3 different sets of neighbors come to make sure that I am not burning down the neighborhood. Apparently, if you want to meet new people, you just light a fire and let the smoke carry through the neighborhood and worry everybody. Looks like my work here is about done. Just waiting for this to finish burning out. Can just relax for a few minutes. I keep hearing the kids yelling in the house. It doesn't seem as though they're fighting. They're just making a bunch of noise. Still have to figure out what to make for supper. But this was good therapy. It was a good thing. Get outside. The sun shone for a few minutes and it was beautiful. And I also cleaned up my yard, and that has been bugging me all winter long. So all in all, we figured out how to help the day end good.